Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Dori, and today we are back on the Magic SMP with another Mining with Dori video. If it ain't love, why does it feel so good? Why does it feel so good? So today's video, if you guys couldn't tell from the title, is a story time about when I went camping literally an hour ago. I've been home for like an hour and I'm recording this, so it's very fresh in my mind. Don't worry. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to tell you guys about this camping trip is a little bit of background information. So my parents bought a camper about 2 weeks ago, and this camper is actually pretty great. I enjoy it a lot. It's a lot of fun to have and to use. It's just a lot of fun to have a camper, you know, because it's camping but without all the roughing it, which is my least favorite part. So I am always happy to go camping without having to rough it in any way, shape, or form. But so this camping trip was kind of different because a lot of stuff happened that could all probably be their own story times, but like literally 2 minutes at most. So the first thing that happened to me when I went camping was I immediately, within the like 2 minutes of getting out of the Jeep that we were in and to go put up the camper, I got attacked by a hummingbird. Not once, but twice. I never realized how vicious these little things are. I look like, okay, so I was just sitting around, you know, minding my own business, kind of like helping put up the camper a little bit, and I just hear this bzzz, and I thought it was a bee, so I flipped out because the hummingbird kind of sounded like a bee. Like, if you don't see it, you think it's gonna be a bee. And it just went bzzz. And so I like ducked and covered and everything else that you're supposed to do when you're freaked out by an evil hummingbird. And yeah, then it flew away. I saw it for like a split second. That's how I knew it was a hummingbird. And then it proceeded to attack my brother like a minute later, not even. It proceeded to attack my little brother. So like, cause he was making fun of me. He's like, why would you freak out on a hummingbird? And the hummingbird proceeded to attack him as well. And I said, see, that's why. He also ducked and covered for his life. So that was the first thing that happened, right? The next thing didn't really happen until the night. So more background information. I just started watching the series The Originals, which I haven't really ever watched before. So I started watching it now. And bad idea to watch that while you're going camping. So I was laying in bed, like since it's a camper, I had my own bed. And my dad and my brother were sleeping in another bed. And so what happened was that I think I was just paranoid. I don't think anything actually was happening. But I heard these really loud, just like thump, thump, thump. And my first instinct was, oh, that's no big deal. That's probably just a cow, because where we go camping, there are a lot of cows. So I was like, oh, no big deal. It's probably just a cow walking next to the camper, right? And I hear... And I was like, that ain't no cow. I have heard some cows in my lifetime, and that ain't what the noise is that they make. So then I started flipping out. I jumped out of bed really quickly. Like, I was laying there in bed watching The Originals, which again was probably a bad idea because it's about vampires and werewolves and witches. So not the best thing to be watching while paranoid while camping. And I jumped out of bed, told my dad. The entire, like, mind you, it's not a very big camper, so the entire camper was shaking as I was doing this, like running over to the other side of the camper to tell my dad. Just a little pop-up. But, so I think anything that it was, it might have been like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't believe in Bigfoot, so I'm not going to say it was, oh, I was being watched by a Bigfoot, I could have been eaten. My first instincts after I started hearing that like really loud, kind of like deep breathing was, oh my gosh, I'm going to die right now. It's a bear. So... like I said, I jumped out, told my dad. I think I didn't hear anything after that, like for the entire night. Nothing that would like freak me out, at least, except my ear pops in the middle of the night, and I jumped because I was so paranoid. But yeah, that happened. My dad switched places with me, so I slept with my brother because I was like, I ain't sleeping on that side, because it was the side closer to the forest line. So I flipped out. So that was the next thing that happened, and then now on our way back, a ton of stuff happened. So another little bit of a backstory. Before I went to bed, before that whole bear thing happened, we saw this massive shooting star. I've never seen something that low. Like, it's going to become a meteorite. It's no doubt about it. It's going to become a meteor or meteorite. I don't remember which one is the one that's called when it hits the ground of the earth. but it's gonna hit the earth. Like, there's no doubt about it. It hit somewhere. And which was really cool because I was like, I've never seen one that big, that bright. And I just so happened to be walking out the camper. I was so excited. I was like, this is like the most amazing thing I've seen. And also, it was a full moon, so there's some more backstory to that too, to why I was paranoid that night. But yeah, so it was so cool. It was like one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen in my life. It's within the top 10 coolest things I think I've ever seen. So it disappeared into the clouds. I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna go land somewhere. It'd be kind of cool if it landed kind of near us, but then again, it wouldn't be cool at the same time. So yeah, but so that happened. And then today, when we're on our way back, this is the actual crazy part. There was, I kid you not, about maybe at least 20 police cars passed by us. And at least like 2 SWAT vehicles. Like, there was one that you could tell was, okay, that's definitely a SWAT vehicle. There was another one with what I thought was a bulldozer, but then my brother explained to me, I think it's a SWAT car, because they have these SWAT cars, or these SWAT vehicles, that kind of look like bulldozers, but they're really just like a riot shield type of thing. And they were passing by us when I was up in the mountains, kind of still. So they were going into the mountains, and they continued going all the ways until we got home, pretty much. We kept seeing police cars heading up that way, and everything. There were state police cars, there were reservation police cars, there were local city police cars, or county police cars. I don't know if it's by city or county, it's probably by county. But there's also those, so it was pretty insane. But the thing that freaked me out the most was like the fact that I saw the SWAT team going towards the area where I just was. And so my rational brain, you know, because I'm a very, very rational person, I was like, it's aliens. Gotta be aliens. It's probably not, but that's where my very rational brain went first. But yeah, like, so it was a pretty insane camping trip. I probably almost died about 3 or 4 times. Who knows, maybe there's this crazy shooter rampant out in the mountains where I just came from. I will probably find out tonight on the news. But yeah, that's also why this video is coming up so late, because I was camping all day yesterday and I just got back today. So sorry about that, but I hope you guys all enjoyed this story time. I don't have crazy stuff like that happen to me very often, so this is a very, very, very rare occurrence, and I hope you guys all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see y'all next time on my channel. So yep, bye!